Hey, welcome to this episode of Inside the Brick Lego Community News on this Wednesday, the 22nd of August. And look, he's back.
Back again?
Long time no see.
Oh, it's been like a week. Jeez Louise. And you missed
Week?
word.
What night?
Fortnight. And you missed a word in your introduction. Well done. You didn't say box, you said inside the brick.
Box. That's it.
And on.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. ITBB. Like a radio station.
ITBB. Yeah.
As you can see, I got a lovely new sign like Aussie Brick Chick.
Yeah.
I had to up one.
That's where we go. Copycat.
No, I up one.
Copycat.
Still got to work out the text up there, but looks all right. Yeah, and I know Aussie Brick Chick says I've got to change that up, but they'll do for tonight.
Hey, Adam, can you smell me catching up to you on subscribers? Is that? How's it gonna take you over? Hello, Martin Mai. We have a viewer.
Okay, I'll just do a quick rundown what we're going to be looking at tonight. Damn it. Sorry, I've got to find the name of the... What is it? Oh, Village Roadshow does it again. Betrayal at Cloud City. Creator Expert Freefall.
Ooh.
Toys R Us Lego Brick October.
Oh.
Lego Overwatch teaser.
Oh.
Life-size Lego Harry Potter wand instructions. A little bit of controversy. And something interesting happening at Dreamworld. There's so much more on this episode of Inside the Brick Box Lego Community News.
Right into it.
Right into it.
Let's dig into that juicy news.
Oh, it's not that juicy. Yes. You think they would learn after the last Lego movie? Here in Australia, we have a distributing company called Village Roadshow.
Mm-hmm.
What is in charge of all the Warner Brother related movies. Yeah, they've done it again. Lego movie due out on February 8th worldwide. Australia, March 28th.
More than a month. That's like a month and a half later. No, it's longer than a month and a half later.
Yeah. What are you thinking about? Oh my god! And they always are talking about piracy happening in Australia, and this is the worst thing you could do.
Well, it's not like I encourage people to pirate movies, but yeah, this is part of the reason why Australia is like #1 in the downloading things, because we're like the arse end of the world and nobody cares about us when it comes to movies and TV shows and all that sort of jazz. It's like we're part of a worldwide community. Why do we have to wait nearly 2 extra months?
54 days.
To see a damn movie. And you just know that March 28th is probably the start of the Easter school holidays.
Yeah.
So it's like Wake Up Roadshow, a Lego movie, especially after showing that, they do perform, does not need school holidays to be successful. Exactly. In Australia. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I'm just cranky because we're gonna have to wait so long to see it.
Yeah. No, this is one thing about Australia's getting out of control is roadshow is the worst when it comes to movies. Disney, spot on. We get Disney movies released when other Disney movies release, except when it's, I think, Pixar movies. We get them opposite ends of the rotation. But usually it's only a month, 2 months apart because of how the summer school holidays in the US work.
Yeah.
And other than that, when it comes to saying like this at the start of the year, because they think it's not going to be successful because it's not in school holidays. Yeah.
No, what was it? Was it the Lego Batman movie and Ninjago movie? They came out the same time, didn't they? Or very close.
Just, I think they just I think those two movies were a fluke and a half.
But
I think
curious to know whether or not Warner, like it was this, like Village Roadshow was the distributor of those movies. Because you're saying that they do Warner.
They do all Warner. They do all Warner Brothers stuff.
Were those two movies also Warner Brother movies?
Yep.
Okay, so it was just a case of it. The natural release date internationally lined up with school holidays or something like that. I can't remember.
No. But see, yeah. Warner Brother has anything to do with Lego movie, Lego stuff. I forget what the name of the company is.
Douglas McBricken is saying Batman had a later release. Yeah, I couldn't remember whether it was Ninjago or Batman that was the one that seemed to be released about the same time as everywhere else. Actually, I think we may have gotten it earlier, like a year or two earlier than some parts of the world. But very disappointing considering. Unless they're trying to judge it on Lego Ninjago movies box office takings, but I mean you can't compare the Lego movies itself is a different. It's like comparing themes in Lego. They're not cool.
Yeah. And I know their numbers were nowhere near where they should have been for the first movie. In true terms, the Lego movie should have been double its amount here in Australia.
Yeah.
When it first came out, and it wasn't. It was nowhere near it. Because of piracy and all that, there was so many people out there who were skiding that had already seen it before it even came into cinemas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there were some people that just full on boycotted the movie in Australia because of it.
So, yeah, I think Lego's really.
It's not Lego's fault.
I'm not Lego. I mean, sorry. Village Roadshow has really,
and they're not listening to what the public are saying. Like they've had people complain multiple times about their choice of release schedule. They just refuse to believe that adults will go and watch what's deemed as a kids movie.
Yeah. And the funny thing about I went to a Lego movie session. What was deemed out of school time. And there was actually more adults in my session than kids.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, I don't understand why too.
Although they're just making a decision that they think is the best business decision and is backwards. Yeah, that's in a nutshell. It's backwards.
Yeah, and it just hurts the production studios who actually produce it. It downs their income from the movie and their royalties and that. So
yeah, Douglas is saying we'll have a second wave of sets before the movie even is viewed in Australia. Yeah. It's ridiculous. I'm going to put this out there, Village Roadshow. How about you do some early screenings for the AFL community, and then maybe we'll shut up and buy our tickets and be happy, because the movie is going to exist. You can't tell me that it's not going to be in Australia and be able to be, put on, projected. So yeah, if you're going to insist on wanting to do it in the school holidays, maybe go for the best of both worlds and don't lose your adult fans.
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving right along. Betrayal at Cloud City. I mean, literally betrayal at Cloud City. Oh my god! The real big massive of upset AFOLs online going, this is not a UCF set. It's a kid's play toy.
Lego is a kid's play.
I mean, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
more play features than actually being like a display feature. So, has Lego betrayed the AFOS?
Well, I find it hilarious that they teased and said that when they announced, what was it? Voltron? No. Oh, what's the most recent idea Lego idea set?
Voltron.
Was it? No. I'm not talking about the most recent that was announced.
Oh.
I can't remember. Was it one of those we're not making anything announcements? But basically, they explained to all the people that are pissed, basically, that the thing that they voted for never got a look into being made, and they hinted that some of the reasons why Lego idea sets don't end up being made is because Lego already has something in the design process that is using that theme in that specific idea, so it was never going to get a look in. And I think it was the scene with Luke and Vader, where was that the I am your father scene?
I think that was in the last year.
Yeah,
if I remember rightly.
Yeah, but it was the
But that actually would tee into the development cycle, what is usually 2 years.
Yeah, up to 2 years. Sometimes depending on the having to get licensing and that sort of stuff.
And the approval by Disney. They're going to go through that stupid approval phase with Disney now. Compared to when Lucas had it, Lucasfilms had reign of thing. They'll go, yep, that looks fine.
Yeah.
And usually they start developing it straight away.
Yeah, and what was it at Dreamworld at their first birthday thing in January? They had the guy from Lego, and somebody very specifically asked him the question. So off the record, is Cloud City going to be a thing? And he was like, he wouldn't confirm. He's like, I can't confirm or deny, but you can ask. That was fun. And I've been having fun telling people that it's not going to be a real thing. It's not going to be a real thing. But yeah,
it wasn't a real thing in the way people wanted it. So in true terms, it didn't come as a real thing.
Well, honestly, I think that what they've done with this set is much better than the Hoth set. Hoth was just a collection of disparate parts that, for the most part, you could have bought separately anyway, but this is something that, it has a cohesive story. It all goes together. A bunch of separate things that you just sort of plonk together on a table and go, oh, look, it's Hoth.
I personally reckon this is Lego's little thing saying to AFOLs, make your own.
You're not the most important people in the world. Oh. Probably get used to that.
Yeah. It seems like sorry to my fellow Star Wars friends out there, but it's to the point. I think Lego's saying, Star Wars people, you're not only form of income, and that is actually becoming true now with Lego.
I think at the end of the day, your hardcore Star Wars fans will still buy it.
Mm.
As much as, you know, some people might go, oh, that's a playset, I'm not buying that. They'll buy it anyway because they have to have all the things.
Well, you look on the shelves these days. I actually see more Star Wars sitting on shelves these days than anything that is licensed by Warner Brothers. It's ridiculous. Like Harry Potter, it's been next to impossible to get in here in Australia. Every time it comes out, it's gone again. Yes, we know there's more stock coming because of Toys R Us shutting down, and that's due to be distributed next month. But you look at Star Wars, I think Disney is basically gouging too much out of the price out there. And it's getting ridiculous trying to...
I think the problem is whatever their licensing agreements is and how often they have to renegotiate the circumstance, because
I think they're
it's like a right to print money.
I think the current contract comes up either next year or 2020. So I think it's usually only 5 or 7 years they usually go through.
Well, hopefully at that point, Lego is a good enough juggernaut that they can, you know, hopefully negotiate a better circumstance.
Yeah.
Without risking losing it entirely.
Yeah.
But Disney would be mad to, you know, stop partnering. Like, that'd be just, yeah, insane.
Well, Lego is actually embedded too deeply into the Disney branding. A lot of people don't know that their stores are in every Disney park around the world. So, yeah, they wouldn't want to rub Lego the wrong way.
Yeah.
And lose one of their major retailers. So,
anyway, moving on. Star Wars is boring.
Well, it would have been more interesting if we had our Star Wars locals here.
Yeah, I know. We have like exciting Star Wars news, and when it's dark side, I don't know, going and having a life night. Good for you.
Okay. Oh, damn it! What's with this image?
Next.
Oh, I hate this.
This is official now? It must be.
Well, I reckon it's getting close to it. There's an official number out there, so it's getting close. But
Adam, you've got a drop-down menu open.
Oh, whoops! Why are you still? Oh, there we go.
I know. Probably because it was hovered over or something. Anyway, sorry.
Minus accidental listing again. Another site again. This is getting ridiculous with leaks by retailers overseas lately. Some AFOLs have been eagle-eyed on a previous creator set in the background.
Oh, yes, that was somewhat hinted today.
And this is actually well known by Lego to put hints in the back of their boxes of the next sets.
But that actually looks like a chair spinny thingy.
Yeah.
But it could be just cleverly like disguised. You know what I mean? Interesting,
yeah.
But it did hint that there was going to be more theme park related rides coming.
Well, think about it now with the roller coaster parts out there. That opens more options to making more Lego rides now.
Yes.
Especially with the round parts and the wheel mechanisms, what make it smooth running up and down. Not like the current form of what Lego's been doing with their other products out there. Yeah, no, I'm excited to see what it is. If it's something worthwhile, I might even invest in it. But the last few things that I've been holding off on because not my quite cup of tea. I'm not really fussed over the roller coaster bit at the moment because I know there's going to be more roller coaster stuff coming out in the future because Lego's got to get their money's worth out of their molds.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
probably
Adam, you were doing theme park stuff before theme park stuff was.
no. I know.
Now you know that Brickvention in January is going to be just full of theme park.
Ugh, it's always like that.
Hmm.
It's always like that.
Oh, can you pardon me for a couple of minutes?
Pardon. And we lost ABC.
I'm sorry, nature calls.
It's all right. So yeah, no. What could be in the future? Have people looked at the box arts of other sets? Actually, talking about box art, let's go back to Lego Shop. Let's bring up some creator expert sets. Let's see if they got box art. Let's see. This is the roller coaster. There's box art for the roller coaster. Here we go. Let's have a look. What's in the back of this? See? In the background again. Ferris wheel over the other side. Yeah. That would be interesting. Very interesting. What else? What else? Do we still have? Oh, let's look. Carousel? What's in the box art of the carousel? Oh, no. Oh, same again. Ah, the hint of a rocking ship, I think, or a roller coaster. I actually think it might be a roller coaster in the background. Yes, it is too. Hint of a roller coaster. Ah, so there is something to it. Because this, if I remember rightly, came out before the roller coaster. And there's that ride. And that would come in T. ABC, I can't hear you.
Stupid microphone. I have been back for a while.
Yeah, I just saw you and I couldn't hear you. I go, ooh.
Oh, bugger.
So, yeah, there's that picture again. And this was before the roller coaster release. And look what's in the background.
Interesting.
So that is clearly. Ooh, Lego, we're on to your hints. Come on, that can.
That ride in the background, though, is a chair ride. That's not a giant drop. You can see the people over to the left of it. It's underneath where it says building toy. Jewett de construction. There's like three, you can clearly see three chair ride people. So I wonder if that means that we'll be getting a chair ride. But that image has been on the boxes for a while.
Yeah. But the irony of the roller coaster being there too.
Oh, but people were talking about that ages ago. Old news.
So
Anyway, next.
You're next on everything. Next.
What? I don't collect the theme park stuff. I don't have a house big enough.
Okay, Bricktober.
And now for some completely old news, thanks to leaks and rumors.
We got Bricktober stuff. rumors are these are coming to Australia in a different form. They have been saying that it should be coming through the Lego stores.
Yeah.
Other rumors have been they might be coming through Toy World.
I really hope it's coming through Toy World because at least there's more Toy Worlds than there are like Lego stores in Australia. Like that will make the secondary market go crazy. If it
maybe it'll be a combination of both.
Well, that would be good because that's what they did with that T-Rex giveaway thing.
So it's the only way they're going to get them out there. It's not like the branded Toys R Us, so
lucky.
So yeah, so we got Harry Potter, Jurassic World, Ninjago, and superheroes this time around.
It
looks like we've got no generics this time.
They're all themes, yeah.
They're all themes for once.
It's kind of sad that this is probably the last time we're going to see Bricktober sets.
Unless Lego does something.
Well, yes, unless they do something.
So, and there's similar Lego rumors going around, like the bigger Creator Classic sets. There's words that they're going to end up at Toy World as well.
Is that Dolores Umbridge in the Harry Potter one? I see pink.
Could be.
What characters do you think those are? That's the professor that teaches them how to ride a broomstick.
Yeah.
Who's the next one?
I'm trying to see.
I can't really tell from the quality of the image from here.
Yeah, same.
Well, Jurassic World seems to have like the main character, some of the main characters. Dinosaur, Baby Dinosaur Blue,
and what's the name from the first Jurassic Park movie too? Ian. Ian? No. Yeah.
Oh, is it Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I must have that. The Ninjago one, it's a pity we don't have anyone that's a Ninjago fan here, but they look like B-grade bad guys.
Yeah, it looks very generic, but the superhero one, I like that one because it's got War Machine.
Yeah.
It's got Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Normal.
And who else have we got there?
Two generics from the look of it. Oh no, Winter Soldier.
Oh,
that's Winter Soldier, and no, I can't tell who he is.
Anyway,
I don't know.
Clearly, I must have the Jurassic World set.
I'll probably look at both the Harry Potter and the superhero ones on my list.
Because if that's Jeff Goldblum, that's crazy.
Yes, it is.
I was like, well, then why are they calling it Jurassic World? Because that's Jurassic. He's in Jurassic Park, not Jurassic World.
Oh, he was sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of.
We've got a Ninjago fan in the live chat saying, Tassiped says, I'm a huge Ninjago fan. Can't wait for these figs. I suppose if they're different from what you can get in sets, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'd really like a closer look at the prints on the Jurassic figs. Like I can sort of make out the Jeff Goldblum character.
That one at the back looks like her when she's what's the name when she's in the what's the name of the dinosaur thing? She's the Dino Protection Group. That's what she was wearing in the movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, but the little blue looks cool.
Oh my god, I have enough blues. Why do they have to make another blue?
Because she's the main character dinosaur.
You only need one blue.
Oh.
Is there
And you know there's going to be Jurassic World 3. It's already been confirmed too.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I better start saving now.
Because how the storyline ended is the lead for the next story.
Of course. Be free! Made up dinosaurs. Be free! On the mainland, where you can eat people. Yes.
I have a brown and blue mini.
Mini what?
What?
Mini little dinosaur? But when you collect all of the Jurassic World sets, you end up with multiples.
Hmm.
I have two adult-sized blues.
Would you believe I'm still restraining myself from buying Harry Potter at the moment?
Oh, what?
It still doesn't make sense.
Why would you do that to yourself?
What?
Restraining.
Well, the one set I want, I've got to find it in a certain store to get the rest of the stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
I've been restraining myself from buying it because I've got to go to a certain store to get it using pay after pay.
Afterpay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think it would be more exciting if there was like a baby blue and the little baby T-Rex instead of the dodgy looking drumstick.
Dodgy drumstick. Oh, I love that one.
Anyway, next.
Next. You're really pushing me along tonight.
Yeah.
The one person who would be good to talk about this is in the other room in your house.
I told him about it. He's like, they're probably just going to do something dodgy with blah 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 blah. They should do with something. I don't know, words and stuff and things that made sense to him, but I'm just like, what?
Yeah. So Overwatch teaser online. Official Twitter up as well. So I guess it's not too long to release. I guess it was a little bit more soon than I thought. I was thinking early next year for this, but it seems like it's going to be later this year.
Interesting.
Now, do we think it's going to be something like a digital game related type thing, like what they did with Nexal Knights?
Oh God, I hope not.
Any way to get a buck by Lego. So yeah, Overwatch has now become official on Lego. They are teasing us like hell, and I don't care. But I got a report about it.
This is boring. I don't care. Z. Well, yeah. I suppose I can probably count on one hand the number of people that I know that are adult fans of Lego that also do Overwatch.
Hey, if it's something cool and awesome where people can utilize it for other mocks.
Oh yeah. Well, I was under the impression that it'd be like big fig stuff or like not minifigure scale. Like I think that's less exciting.
Yeah. Well, from this picture, it's making out it's going to be minifig scale. That's why I'm wondering if it's going to be like what they did last time with Nexal Knights, and it's going to be a game related to it. We won't know. We won't know until it's released, and
it's probably going to be some kind of game thing, eh?
Okay, we're done. but dusted. Let's move along.
Any morning.
Life-size Lego Harry Potter wand instructions available. So people out there, you can be Harry Potter and make your own Lego wand.
Whole bunch of things on to a Technic axle. Yay!
Well, it makes sense. At least then you won't break it when you go to wave it.
Wave your wand.
I wonder how many customized wands we'll see out there.
Oh, look, it's the sorting hat. But it doesn't have a face.
I put bet sets in the London store from the look of the background. Yeah. So I guess somewhere on lego.com you'll find the instructions. If you're lucky enough to find the number, someone will share it.
Oh, look on brickfinder.net. Life-size life-size Lego Harry Potter wand instructions, and you'll find it. Bum 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 bum.
Time for controversial.
Time for controversy. Yes. Well,
I have to leave this one for ABC because I really do not know what happened.
He's like, I missed drama. How did I miss drama? Well, yeah, this one I really wanted to touch on my channel, but all the boys on the panel are a bunch of wussies. But Adam is not afraid of a bit of controversy. Controversy. Yeah.
Losing the money.
About a week ago, nearly, over on the AFLs of Facebook group, on Facebook, obviously, a lady came in and asked a very simple question. Is there a lug out there anywhere that is just for female fans of Lego? That's pretty much all she asked. Clearly she had her reasons for wanting that, to know whether it existed. Because, as we know on the internet is a very unforgiving place when people ask questions. And about 200-300 comments later, she deleted the whole thread. Basically, it got really, really, really nasty. A lot of male egos challenged and bruised by just a simple question. But out of all that, all the women that participated and saw this thread while it was happening, and like it raged for more than 24 hours, like internationally. That yeah, pretty early on in all of it, somebody posted that there was like an online Facebook group that existed, but more importantly, out of this, a brand new Facebook group was created, which is connecting a lot of females of the adult Lego loving persuasion together. Yeah, I joined it because obviously I'm female.
And you just want to see all the controversy.
No, so far it's been very, very neutral, respectful. Women are able to post photos of things without, men being disgusted.
I don't want anything to do that. It's friends. It's feminine. It's this. It's that. Yeah.
Yeah. I won't discuss specifics of what goes on in there, but yeah, there is some stuff that clearly, if you were to post it in an open forum, people, one woman in particular would get a whole heap of men private messaging her, making comments that were not safe for work kind of things. And let's just say that, you know, it's pretty obvious when you have common, like, people sharing experiences like that and being sexually harassed in the community, beyond the just, you know, nasty shit that isn't playing well. Yeah, that's the reason why there needs to be like a safe space, because women are a minority in this hobby. They're you know, quite the minority. There's I know there was one story that was shared, because like this topic keeps going on in Apple's a Facebook group. Like men are still making, you know, jokes about the fact that this woman posted something like a week later. And it is generally men. I hate to single out, but it's just the way it is. So, what was I saying? I was going to share a story specifically. Oh yeah, there was actually a man who posted in Apple's of Facebook like yesterday, I think it was, or the day before, who basically said, "Look, you know, I'm a man. I can understand why women want a safe space that is theirs," and he explained his wife's. It's sad that it took a man explaining his wife's situation and how she's been treated in the community. Like, you know, they're both equally into Lego, both talented people that go to shows, and like just the general public would talk to him and ignore her and assume that he made everything. And you know, little things like that, they've started like lugs together, and still, you know, the man is getting preference and favoritism over the wife all the time. It's like there are some very awesome females in the community, and we need to start valuing them. We need to start valuing them. Well, it's like, I guess we're lucky with QLAG. You know, my position being female and you know, sort of being an admin position from the beginning. I feel like I'm respected, but that's not always afforded to everyone out there. And I know that the female community is not the only minority in the Lego community. We also got you know, people of color are underrepresented because of socioeconomic issues and stuff like that. You've also got the I can never get the alphabet right. The LGBTQ plus I think it is these days. Also underrepresented. So yeah, I don't doubt that there are spaces out there within their actual like individual communities where there may be a subgroup of Lego people. But honestly, I'm like, live and let live. If men want to go out and start their own No Girls Allowed group, go for it. Don't care. Just because females are having their own space, that doesn't mean that they're not going to participate in the general spaces. So yeah, I guess that's my final thought on that. What are your thoughts, Adam?
I've got nothing against females and Lego. I know a lot of people who are females who are into Lego, who are really good at their hobby, and I'm good friends with them. And it's sad to see some other lugs, not. I think we don't get much in the way of sexism in our lug, but other lugs who really, they put down anything was feminine out there.
I'm sorry, Spong, I forgot A. The alphabet of the LGBTQIA. Well, I think that's what the plus was for. But yeah, A plus. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I've got, oh, well, we got Jodie. She makes beautiful mosaics. We've got Donna.
We've got people that will say, "Oh,
Who
she
does
only
Harry
got
Potter.
Lego because her husband's into Lego."
Um,
The irony being in my relationship with my husband is that I was into Lego and
I was going to say it was opposite in your family.
so
My mother is into Lego.
yes,
She's into Wild West.
or dad.
Yeah, and before Dad too. It was Mum who brought Dad's interest in Lego, just from bringing him to one show one day.
Timmy's saying that the Lego community in Hong Kong has equal number of female-male ratio. Well, I suppose if you're looking at such a small, collection,
Yeah.
Hong Kong, yes, it's a whole country, but it's also just an island.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think how the females in my mind at the moment.
But I've noticed that in the new group, there's quite a lot of people from a lot of women from Asia that have joined in. It's good. It's good to have like that interconnectedness worldwide. Like we've got people from the USA, the UK, parts of Europe, Asia, Australia. Well, Australia to a lesser. Like I've invited everybody on my Facebook friends list that's female.
Yeah.
But basically, as long as you identify as female, so like it doesn't matter if you're trans or something like that. If you identify as female, you're welcome.
Yeah, no, I agree with some of these women. Like, I get intimidated by some of the males out in the Lego community. They can be very rude in the way they act.
Condescending.
Yeah, they think they know better. And actually, sadly, there is a lot of females too who do it. And this is not being sexism, but it's true.
Cutting as men, but I'm just like, okay, if you're into Star
I'm
Wars,
just not pointing out any precise, but yeah, that word.
I have the opinion if you're into Star Wars and Star Wars only, and you want to have Star Wars Lego group, have a Star Wars Lego.
Go for it. Yeah.
If you want to have a men's only group, have a men's only group. If you want a women's only group, have a women's only group. These things are not exclusive. Like people can be a part of more than one group, and this is what some of the guys that were in the thread of comments could not get through their head. Is that just because there's a female space doesn't mean that most of those women are not just going to be a part of the general community anyway. But it gives us it gives a safe space for the women who don't feel quite so welcome. That
and the thing about it, women love sharing their pictures and that, but the problem is some people just put them down.
Yeah.
And I know the feeling having Asperger's. I find it hard to post things and getting the crap you get out there.
Oh yeah, like anybody with any kind of learning disability, also doesn't get respect, like the same respect as average Joe off the street. But yeah, so you can understand, why the question was asked. I'm very disappointed that with the community. I mean, I suppose it's an inevitability when you put 12, nearly 13,000 people together in a group. It's just going to be chaos. Every time somebody posts something, everyone's got to have their 2 cents, even if it's exactly the same idea as the person, the 10 people above them. And yeah, it gets to troll level really quickly. And people just need to take a step back and realize that, it don't have to be so freaking serious.
No.
Like, I don't know.
And the A in adult doesn't mean man. It means adult.
Yeah. And yeah, gender politics aside, I can assure you that it's not about man hating. It's not about trying to damage fragile little male egos. We're all Lego fans, and we should be able to do Lego how we want to do Lego. So if for some ladies that means having that, a space where they feel comfortable, then that's fine. A space where you're not going to get sexually harassed. And I can tell you, as a female in the Lego community, I have been sexually harassed by other male athletes. So yeah, if it can happen to me, it can happen to pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
And that's my 5 cents. So, if anyone wants to argue with me that, we're all equal, I'm sorry. In this day and age, there's still no equality. It's probably going to be a long time before we get that true equality. And until then, if people need their safe spaces, they should be entitled to it. Moving on.
Right along.
That was a very heavy ending. Well, we do have one more thing, don't we, Adam?
Should we share it?
Yeah, come on.
I'm glad we're not doing a show in September on the Gold Coast.
Because today, news came out.
I'll find the button.
It's like, need to click things. Oh, good. See you later, fans. Thanks for dropping by.
Oh, you can't see me.
Are you going to say it, or am I?
Brickman, awesome.
Has partnered with
Dreamworld. So, this is the tour what's been going around lately. Started at, was it a museum in Melbourne? Had the first show.
Yeah.
For some odd reason, Dreamworld's got it. So, yeah. If you're not a season pass holder and you're a person who wants to go to it, it's not going to be a cheap trip. Tickets for Dreamworld are not cheap these days.
So is this an included in
Yes.
entry? Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought it was.
Yes. If I can get it to scroll down, I'll show you it. As you can see, included in entry.
In entry, yes.
So this is not going to be a cheap event to go to.
Well, this is great for any locals that actually have passes, because you can go and get it for free. Woo!
But if you're not,
you're going to buy yourself a season pass.
Yeah.
Oh, this seems like a Dreamworld's going to sell a whole heap of season passes all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it'll do well, but.
But yeah, this is a serious kick to any local.
And right in the midst of September school holidays when it's the busiest.
Oh yeah, so this is a kick in the pants to anyone that is running a local show in the Brisbane or Gold Coast areas in that time. And yes, usually in past we have had a show that was like like around the 15th of September kind of time.
But this year we're now going to Maryborough, thank God.
So yeah, This is nothing against Ryan McNaught as a human being and as a talented, builder who has made himself into a business, a brand, the Brickman.
But the promoters and the
promoters are very deliberately trying to kill all of the fan-led shows so that Brickman will be the only one left standing. And I think
people do not, as much as Ryan makes nice displays, parents and kids out there alike are basically at the point of when they go to his shows.
Yeah.
They're not as
a bit of
entertaining.
when his people are clearly taking cues from what the fan shows are doing locally. And basically trying to like he's putting like play areas around most of his displays now, which is, I don't know, it just feels like it's not what's the word I'm looking for? Genuine as a kids show. Like hey, adults, pay for a family pass, bring your kids so that they'll, ooh and ah for 3 seconds and then be bored. But hey, we've got some play Lego around the models, so maybe you'll get a chance to actually look at them. I've not had a lot of really good positive feedback about his shows from families with smaller children. And the thing is that, this is being marketed heavily to families when it's clearly it's not a little kid show. Like, if your kid is like younger than say 10, I don't think they'd have the focus,
attention span.
Yeah, the attention span for you to truly appreciate these shows. I'm not saying these are bad shows. They're very good shows for large scale.
Like I would understand if it was attached to a museum, but a theme park, yeah.
Although, clearly DreamWorld's doing it to try and boost their attendances, and I don't blame them.
Yeah.
But from
if they wanted to do that, why didn't they approach a local lug?
Well, here's a thought.
It would have been cheaper.
Our lug has been trying to last year we were in talks with DreamWorld trying to see about doing something at DreamWorld, not necessarily on a large scale, but just to have a presence there and try something out. And it basically got poo-pooed, and now we know why. It's because they were clearly in talks with the Brickmen, because stuff like this doesn't happen overnight. Either that or our suggestion made them go and approach the Brickman after he, clearly had become popular. But I'd be interested to know exactly how much DreamWorld had to pay.
It's not going to be cheap.
Buy the show.
They would be basically just a tiny little bit. We had our Brisbane show was a bloody expensive. Through Brick Events hiring his stuff,
and he didn't even turn up to that.
No.
Yeah. When it comes down to things, the level of respect that I have for the brand name is kind of very tarnished. When they're hitting like areas like this is deliberately would have been in head to head, starting before the show would have started for Brick Events. And going past it. And you can't tell me this isn't going to have an impact on Brisbrick shows too in Brisbane, because that's very close. And people go to Dreamworld. People on the Dreamworld mailing list. So people might go to this and decide not to go to Chandler this year, which is that's a bit disappointing from just generally as a fan of Lego.
Maybe this was a good decision by Brick Events not doing a show on Gold Coast this year in September, October.
Well, Ryan made it pretty clear when he had his show in the Gold Coast last year in the school holidays directly before. And people have limited budgets. Sometimes I'll go.
If he wants to do a show up here, I'll go good time of the year for him to come. Come in bloody summer when there is nothing on.
Come in January, so you're not actually ripping your old lug.
Come in that time of the year. Come right then. That's when nothing is happening in Queensland in the southeast corner. You can have as much fun as you can.
Yeah, or I don't know. Go somewhere else. Go to another country. That'd be nice. Go to Hong Kong. Yeah, go to Hong Kong.
I'll go to the Arctic.
Well, I know that he's gone over to New Zealand too, and that show was